I had the pleasure of flying in the Tupolev 134 twice, over 30 years ago, one time from Moscow to St. Petersburg in the middle of winter and returning several weeks later. The NATO code name for these aircraft with their plexiglass noses was Crusty. It was the first Russian aircraft to be ICAO certified for international flights. Early Soviet airliners were designed around multi-crew navigation doctrine, especially for limited ground radio infrastructure, long overwater remote routes, and operations in harsh weather and Arctic regions. The Navigator sat in the nose with charts, a drift meter, a sextant, radio navigation equipment, and visual terrain reference capability. This provided forward, downward, and upward visibility. Before GPS reliability, crews often relied on visual checkpoints, star sightings, and drift and wind corrections. The nose glazing made these tasks much easier. Western jets like Boeing and Douglas aircraft initially had navigators too, but automation and ground nav infrastructure evolved much faster in the Western Hemisphere. The USSR maintained navigator roles longer due to the vast remote geography, the variable navigation coverage, and military cross-compatibility requirements. So aircraft like the Tu-134 retained the glass nose well into the jet age. One of the most interesting aspects of the Tupolev 134 is that it was essentially a hybrid between a Cold War bomber philosophy and a civilian jet transport. The glazed nose wasn't just about navigation. It also reflected Tupolev's deep bomber design heritage, where forward visibility for a dedicated navigator bombardier was standard. The aircraft's Soloviev engines also made it one of the loudest for passengers.